Well, it has been a hectic 3 days here at Eurobike 2019
Slight understatement,
in Germany. I'm joined by the tech wizard, that is Doddy.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think it's fair to say that e-mountain bikes have been the dominant force here.
It's been hard to find non-e-bike bikes, like complete bikes, genuinely.
Really?
Yeah, so much e-bike tech here and loads of tech bits, but in the way of bikes, e-bike is ruling Eurobike, really.
So, Doddy, talk to me about your highlights then. I mean, I know that you were loving the bearing from a sausage factory.
Yes, Stephen, it was from a sausage factory.
Don't you, Stephen, me?
Right, so it's the SKF matrix bearing. Actually saw this on the Cane Creek stand, and they're putting this in their bottom brackets. And the theory is it's basically mud-proof, jet wash-proof. And unlike cage bearings,
I'm waiting for it.
And Steve Jones proof, yeah. So, because he jet washes his bike with sand, in case you don't know this, and they sound a bit suspicious.
Do you know what I liked on that stand as well? Was those titanium wings cranks.
Oh, beautiful! I think the best looking crank ever made.
Yeah,
I've got
absolutely.
to say.
Do you want to hear some e-bike highlights from me then, Doddy?
Yeah.
Okay. So something you probably tuned into as well is we're talking about getting rid of derailleurs for. Probably 50, 60 years now. Now, there's been two brands which stood out at the show. French brand Cavello, which are making a combined motor and drive unit. So that's, so you got 4, 6 or 12 gears, weighs in at 3.7 kilograms.
This is something we've been talking about. Imagine if someone actually did it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So they seem to be, well underway to produce that. But they're probably, a brand that's slightly ahead of them is a Finnish brand called Rivonte, or Rivonte, Dan? Rivonte from Finland. Slightly heavier, but their motor is in quite advanced stages of development. Yeah. So you can run the Rivonte in the fully automatic mode, or you can actually configure it to run it as you want to. So basically, you set in the cadence, and the motor sets up the gearing for you.
That's interesting. Yeah,
definitely.
Quite tech, isn't it?
What about bikes, Doddy? Do you know what I find really sad is that we used to come to Eurobike and we used to see loads of downhill bikes.
Do you know, I literally had this conversation with someone earlier. It felt like, well, there's definitely been a shift because people launch bikes at different times of year now. Yeah. Where it used to be, you'd come to Eurobike and see all of the brand new bikes in one place.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me a bit sad. I mean, there's far more tech going on, but I always used to be a big fan of seeing the new stuff.
There was a very nice Husqvarna downhill bike, 200 mil travel.
I also saw the Pivot got their 29er downhill bike. The Kona had the 29er as well.
Doddy, did you see the live valve on the Fox stand?
Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the technology that basically adjusts the settings of the shocks and forward as you're riding automatically, yeah?
Yeah, well, you can either customize it, so like commuting or off-road.
Yeah.
You can have an app to work it. So it's actually only on Bosch at the moment.
Okay.
And in terms of bikes, it comes as stock to the Simplon bike from Austria.
Okay, but it was I saw it on the Moustache bike.
Yeah. Gold Award winner from Eurobike.
Is that what it got?
Yeah.
Really?
Have you seen, now this is an exclusive actually for EMBN, this is the new Kinesis hardtail e-bike. It's got a Fazua motor, that's 250 watts with a 250 watt-hour battery.
It's quite a slender down tube though, isn't it?
It is, look at it. So I think, the problem with e-bikes is that they are super expensive. There are a lot of super expensive e-bikes out there.
Kinesis specialise in giving you great value for money. They've had some amazing hardtails in the past.
So it's custom offset fork, 29-inch wheels, really banging paint job on it. So thanks guys for giving that story. That was something that wasn't at the Eurobike show.
Yeah.
So
there we go.
Some great tech and some great interruptions from Eurobike show. I think turning to the motors, now we expected there would be a huge amount of motors from the Far East, from China, but it's actually those brands from Finland and Italy and France which actually stole the show. Nevertheless, I'm sure there will be a lot of development in the next few months, especially from brands such as Zax from Germany. 110 Newton meter motor.
Wow.
Definitely. I mean, all the big brands have actually played their cards this year, but and we've seen less of them. But still, nevertheless, there's been some really cool stuff here at Eurobike.
Do you know what I've just noticed? What you've been saying is it feels a bit more like the car industry. with the way the motor brands are coming in, because it was the Germans first that had like, the high efficiency motors, and then you're getting the Far East coming in with the super tech brands, and then the Italians want some of the action, and the Spanish will be in as well.
And you know, I think the Germans genuinely feel a bit scared of what's coming from the Far East.
I'd be scared as well. The Far East is incredible with technology.
Did you see that cassette that I found? It's
No,
basically
I didn't.
a 1050 tooth cassette.
Yeah.
$27.
$27?
$27.
Wow, that's super cheap.
But I'm sure you'll have something to say about the materials it was made out of.
Yeah, it was probably made out of concrete or something, wasn't it?
Yeah. That's it from us here in Germany. Back to you guys back in the UK.
Wow, absolutely love Eurobike.
I love it. Do you know, it's the only time I super geek out on stuff when it comes to trade shows. See what's coming up in 2020 and the future.
Yeah, I'd love to see what you guys thought about all this product from Eurobike. What was your favourite stuff? Drop us it in the comments box below. So it's time for Climb of the Week, and we've got loads of submissions this week, so let's get into it.
I love Climb of the Week.
It's cool, isn't it? Look at this, from Lee on his giant stance E+.
Mate. Looks like he's struggling a bit on that first. Oh, he's going up more.
Yeah, look at that, all the way to the top.
Whoa, and he's coming down.
Maybe just change gear a little bit. Looks
I would
a bit
change
slow
gear.
on the cadence.
Yeah, you change gear, put it in turbo.
Keep the spin going.
Yeah.
This is in from Chris, Cube Stereo 160.
I like that cube. I like the colours.
Tomcat trailer as well. Out with my girl Olivia, she's got a genetic disorder, so very poor balance, but it doesn't stop them having fun, look.
No, look at that, all the way to the top. Now that's what e-bikes, that's good. I like that. That is epic.
It's amazing. And this last one in Vincent, look at the size of this.
Look at the size of that.
Out in Vegas, Nevada.
Vegas. Wow.
Wow, super steep.
That is a heavy climb.
Whoa, 105 degrees as well, so I bet it's getting a sweat on
Definitely got turbo on that for sure.
But we love seeing all your epic climbs. Be sure to send them into the upload service. Details are on screen.
Ghetto tech. I love ghetto tech. You know why? Because you just make do with what you got to fix it to get back out riding your bike, or you just fix something.
Exactly.
I like it.
Doesn't get more ghetto than this. This is a little hack using a little bit of Tipex. So as we all know on our e-bikes, we get a lot of bolts come in use, and this is a real cool one. All he's doing is this from Andre.
That's what I did to do my cam belt.
So making a little mark on the pivot and on the swing arm, and just making sure those bolts are all in line with each mark. So if you do get a bolt come loose, obviously your line that you've made is going to be out of place.
No, that's cool. That's not ghetto.
Exactly. Quick visual inspection rather than going around with the Allen key and making sure everything's tight. So nice little hack there from Andre.
That's really nice. That's clever. Well done. Well, good use of Tipex. Time for in the comments, and it's all about the 2020 bikes at Eurobike. Now, there was a few good ones. There was a good few comments as well.
So this one in from Jack Tupper. He's saying, interesting to see another automotive manufacturer, Sash in this case, moving into the e-bike component market. So obviously with all those guys, they've got a lot of money. So it is a really cool thing to have like Sash on board as well.
Like Husqvarna.
Exactly. And Husberg, isn't it?
Husberg.
That's when you get confused.
That's the one I got confused with.
But this is Cuthbert Meadows. He's saying, I'm a motorcyclist and an e-biker, but for me, I can't justify the price of these bikes when he knows you can get a motorcycle for the same kind of money. You can even get an e-motorcycle cheaper. Do we reckon that eMTBs will come down in price? I just can't justify it myself. So,
wow.
What's your thoughts? You know, it's a question.
E-moto is the same price as an e-bike.
I think what a lot of people confuse is actually a bicycle has a lot more technology than a motocross bike and things like that. We often get the comparison of motocross bike to mountain bike.
Yeah.
All the tech. If you think about a seat on a motorbike, it's literally a piece of foam with a bit of stuff stapled around it. But
plastic.
Mountain bike seat is titanium rails crafted, loads of different bits going on. Things like the wheels and the hubs and the cassette. You know, it's all
brakes,
bits
all the
missing.
suspension that goes into
It's
it.
exactly the same stuff.
The geometrics, all that has to go through.
And I think obviously you've got the engine on a standard motocross bike, but then you've got the motor on an e-bike, so it is pretty close. You think about it that way. So, last one is from Varadero. He's saying Varadero 212. Companies need to upgrade their forks. Looks like toothpicks compared to those big bulky frames.
Yeah, there's some bikes out there that are quite tubular.
Yeah, definitely. I think the down tube's obviously big because you've got those big batteries in there.
Batteries and stuff, yeah.
But I think you're right. Like, it would be quite nice to see some bigger forks going on. A lot of people have moved to dual crown stuff. So it's going the right way.
Again, like a 40, but in a single crown.
Exactly. Or the Rockshox Totem. Bring that back.
Oh, the Rockshox Totems. Yes. They're like 56, weren't they? They're massive. Right.
It's Time for Where in the World. This one's in from Johan out in Bormio in Italy. He says, 4 great days with a friend in the Alps around Borneo.
Oh, I landed on Turkey, so it's quite close, Italy.
Nearly there.
There you go. That is beautiful.
It's amazing, doesn't it?
Look at that white.
Wine as well.
That's a man after Steve's own
I was
heart.
going to say Steve Jones style of trees.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the trails.
Look at that. That looks like where Steve did that massive ride.
He hasn't done a massive ride recently anyway.
Yeah.
Has he?
Did that horrible race. That EMBN one. That,
Switzerland.
yeah.
Yeah, I know the one.
That's close to Italy.
Well, that looks cool, doesn't it?
That is cool. Wow.
Look at the height of that.
4 great days. Wow. Man, it is an epic
Nice. We're off to the island of Fyn and Denmark.
Denmark. That is way up here. There we go.
This is Tony with his Trek Powerfly 2019 model, taking the kids out on the eMTBs. This is his son,
that is cool.
Oscar and Magnus shredding their Powerflies.
That's
Shredding
up
those
there, is
corners.
it? That's crazy. Yeah, wow.
Whoa. It's all
Whoa,
about getting
that's
his kids on
beautiful.
board.
Whoa,
Look at
it
him
is.
shredding.
Look at that shred.
Nice.
Nice.
We love seeing what you're up to all over the world. So don't forget, if you want to be featured on the show, use the upload service. It could be you on next week's show.
I want to see, like, Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Wow.
Loads of e-biking going on there, right?
Well, I don't know. I need to see it. Coming up on the channel this week, we've got some rad goodness on EMBN this time.
Yeah, Friday, what have we got?
Oh, we've got standing up or sitting down. Which one's better?
And on Sunday, we've got Epic Ride with Steve and Fabian Burrell, Cop Killer. It looks epic, so be sure to check that one out. Cop Killer.
Cop Killer.
Yeah.
If you love the products we are wearing, GMBN or EMBN, head over to our shop because all that support helps us on our channels to give what we can show you guys.
Yeah, loads of cool stuff on there. T-shirts, coats, hoodies, beanies, you name it. It's all on the shop, so be sure to check it out. Links on screen now.
It's the Bike Vault time. I love Bike Vault because you get to see some bikes that I actually don't see in GMBN Bike Vault.
Exactly, it's the best part of the show for me too.
And you got a nice, super nice
Beer
pump.
pumps as well, look at
Beer
that. Right, so this is in from Michael and his 2018 Trek Powerfly. Yorkville. Look at that.
That's got to be somewhere in the States, right?
Yeah,
Yorkville.
Look at that, all the colour coding on.
Oh, that's
green bash plate,
I
green
like
pedals, green grips. Look at that.
I like it.
What are you thinking?
I think that's super nice.
Super nice. Give it the big one. This is
What the hell is that on the back of a seat boat there?
I don't know. It's like
Is that a water bottle?
No, imagine going downhill when you're behind the saddle or like slip off the saddle.
Oh,
Could
wow,
be interesting.
that could be interesting. Or he drops his saddle, that going, bye-bye water bottle.
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's
Where is
Bjorn. He's out in Lanaken in Belgium.
he? Belgium.
What do you
Nice.
think?
That's nice.
It's
It's nice. It's not drive side.
Whoa.
Whoa, is that a YT?
It is a YT decoy and a Fazari YRP comp.
See, I've never heard of the YT.
All these new brands, look.
Yeah.
Sounds SoCal, Orange County, USA. Saturday morning ride.
Guys, look at the dragonfly!
Whoa, yeah, look at that. Just
Look,
spot
zoom
that.
in on that, and you can see that little
See its
dragonfly.
wings spreading.
That's got to be a super nice.
Give it a big one. Whoa, look at this guy.
Whoa, what the hell?
What is it? Like a little
He-
skink.
It's not skink.
What would you call that thing in Zimbabwe?
Call that a Legavon.
A Legavon.
Legavons are bigger than that thing, man.
Really?
That thing is very
Like a little
freaky.
Gila monster.
Looks like a dragon.
Yeah, it's cool though. So
Ah,
this
it's freaking me out, man.
Bruno is Focus Jam Squared. He's out in Canberra. Canberra.
That's
Centenary
freaking me out, man.
What do you think?
That looks like a Sainsbury's plastic bag as well.
Doesn't it?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Very cute little. Whoa, is that Stevens?
No, it's actually Ben's.
Oh, is that Ben's?
Yeah, he's out in Tintagel.
I've been there on holiday.
Cornish coast.
A few times, yeah.
What do you think of that?
Oh, I
That's
think
a
it's
bike,
nice.
isn't it? Just shame to crop the wheels out
Yeah,
of it, front
cropping
and
the wheel, yeah.
So yeah, nice.
Nice. Ooh,
This looks lush, doesn't it? Look at the greens.
look at that.
Jan's
He's
Cube.
enhanced the colours on that, isn't he?
I think so. Cube Hybrid 140 race out in Stuttgart, Germany.
He's cut the rear wheel off. He got a puncture or something. He didn't want anyone to see. That's nice.
It's nice.
I like how you.
Whoa.
Whoa, what is that?
So
I
this
can't
is a-
see it.
From Dave, 2018 Levo. It's got some shiny bits added to it.
I can't see any shiny bits, but
Just
yeah, it's
a bit
nice.
Underexposed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Whoa.
Whoa, I know that spot.
You been there before?
I've been there before, but in a big truck powering up that as an
Not
uplift.
riding up.
No, just an uplift van at Bike Park
Nice.
Wales, that is.
Mark has Rocky Mountain Altitude, yeah, by Park Wales.
That is nice.
Been towing his 14-year-old son up on a standard mountain bike. It's a
Wow.
good way to do it.
That is a good way to do it. Nice.
Nice.
Whoa!
And this is the last one, Blake. Johan out on his Meridia E160
Look
out
at
in
that
Borneo,
glacier
Italy.
water.
Wow, look at that. What are you thinking?
I'm gonna give that a super nice, dude.
Give it the big one. It's the last one. But we love seeing all your bikes here on EMBN. If you want to get featured on the show in the Bike Vault, be sure to send your bikes in using the upload service. Details are down here.
No dragons.
So there you go, it's the end of the show. Thanks a lot for joining me, Blake, as always.
Thanks for the invite, Chris.
Yeah.
Love it.
And if you want to check out more EMBN stuff and make sure you're not missing out, be sure to subscribe to EMBN by clicking the globe in the middle of the screen.
Yeah, and if you want to stick around and you want to watch some stuff that you've missed out at Eurobike, click just over here for that video.
Give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Drop some comments in the box below. We'll see you next week.
See ya.